Madam President.
The junior senator from Arkansas.
I'm surprised to hear the Senator of Illinois continue to refer to this as a political issue or a political story when we have career law enforcement officers who put their lives on the line to defend federal property from left-wing street militias, and they're worried if they can put food on the table for their children, if they can buy them gifts at Christmas, if they can put braces on them, if they can send them to summer camp. I don't consider that a political issue. I consider it standing up for law enforcement. Not just these four, but every deputy marshal around the country who forms the backbone of the Marshal Service. The backbone of the Marshal Service all across the country, who have to wonder if maybe they're going to be the next one to be hung out to dry by the Department of Justice, if they confront a rioter with the wrong politics. It's not a political issue. Now, the senator from Illinois continues to speak about confidentiality and attorney-client privilege, as if this is all information that's been communicated to these four marshals, and they just don't want to share it with us here in the Senate. That's not the case. Three of them, I would say, haven't heard anything. In a lawsuit that's almost 18 months old, they've been told nothing yet. That's why they've had to go out and retain their own counsel. One of them was denied representation with no more basis than saying it's not in the interest of the United States of America. Well, forgive me if I don't trust Vanita Gupta to determine what is in the interest of the United States when it comes to defending law enforcement. These marshals are told that these determinations are final and there is no appeal and there is no recourse. Well, I'm the recourse now. The senator from Illinois keeps talking about these urgent law enforcement needs. In his own state of Illinois, I would point out that the position that is empty has been empty since 2018. If it was so urgent, the senator of Illinois could have cooperated with the Trump administration and tried to fill it then. Or these U.S. attorney positions that are empty. President Biden fired all U.S. attorneys a year ago. If it was so urgent to have Senate-confirmed U.S. attorneys in position, he could have asked them to continue to serve until he was able to find suitable replacements. The senator from Illinois also said, well, Senator Cotton got his letter responded to. I'm not looking for some courtesy exchange of letters here. I'm trying to protect four U.S. Marshals who defended the Portland courthouse from a left-wing street militia who have been hung out to dry, imperiling the confidence of all marshals across the country in whether or not their political leadership at the Department of Justice will back them up when they're in a controversy. And the department still won't answer that. They won't take any steps to answer it. They simply hide behind confidentiality and privilege, just like they're hiding behind it with these four U.S. Marshals. After 18 months, what's so complicated? As the senator from Illinois said, they are representing 70 others. What makes these four so different? Maybe they engaged in misconduct. Is that possible? Given the fact that they're all on unrestricted active duty in the Special Operations Group, the element of the marshals most likely to have to use violence to include lethal violence? Would Merrick Garland and Vanita Gupta really send them back out on the streets if they had engaged in misconduct in Portland? These marshals deserve better. And they could get better if the Department of Justice would just agree to represent them, or if they would give a satisfactory, fact-based answer about why they're not representing them. Maybe some of my Democratic colleagues could call Merrick Garland or Vanita Gupta and ask them for such an answer. Or maybe just call them and say, why don't you represent these four marshals? That seems like the obvious, satisfactory outcome for everyone here. U.S. Marshals are represented in court as they should be, and we can go back to fast-tracking Department of Justice nominees. But until we get to that outcome, we won't be fast-tracking department nominees, because I will continue to stand up for these brave men of law enforcement who deserve better from this Department of Justice.